How you spend the first 30 minutes of your morning may have more to do with how strong and healthy you stay over the next 20 years than almost anything else you do. That might sound like an exaggeration, but it isn't. The morning sets the tone for your whole day, your energy, your movement, your mood, and the small habits you repeat every single morning, multiplied across the years, quietly shape your health for decades. Today, I'll give you 3 simple things to do each morning after 65, none of them hard, that together build a foundation of lasting strength. These aren't complicated rituals or expensive routines. They're 3 small, doable actions that work with your body's natural rhythms. Do them most mornings, and you'll feel the difference soon, and your future self will feel it for years. So let's build your morning. Here at the Strong 50s, we love the small habits that add up to a big, strong life. And these 3 are among the best. So let's get into them. Stay with me to the end, because the third one is the most overlooked of all, and it does double duty, supporting both your body and your mind in a way most people never realize. First, let me explain why mornings matter so much, because it makes these 3 things make sense. Think about the state you wake up in. You've gone all night without water, so you're mildly dehydrated. You've been lying still for hours, so your joints are stiff and your circulation is sluggish, and your body has broken down a little muscle overnight, waiting to rebuild. In other words, you wake up dry, stiff, and depleted every single morning. How you respond to that in the first half hour either gently sets your body up for a strong day or lets the stiffness and sluggishness linger. These 3 things directly address exactly what your body needs first thing. Let's go. The first thing to do every morning is rehydrate. Drink a glass of water before your coffee. After a long night without fluids, your body is thirsty, even if you don't feel it, because our sense of thirst fades with age. That mild dehydration can leave you feeling tired, foggy, and headachy, and it makes your blood a little thicker and harder to circulate. So before you reach for the coffee, drink a full glass of plain water. Room temperature is easiest on the system. In plain terms, you're refilling the tank after a long, dry night, and it kickstarts your energy, your circulation, and your thinking. Keep a glass by your bed if it helps you remember. It's the simplest habit on this list, and one of the most powerful. Coffee is fine afterward, just let water come first. The second thing to do every morning is move. Gently wake your body up before you ask it to do anything hard. Remember, you wake stiff and sluggish, so don't go straight from lying in bed to rushing around. Instead, spend just a few minutes gently moving to loosen your joints and get your blood flowing. This can be as simple as, while still sitting on the edge of the bed, rolling your shoulders, circling your ankles and wrists, gently turning your head side to side and reaching your arms up. Then, once standing, a few slow marches in place, a gentle stretch, perhaps a few sit-to-stands from a sturdy chair. The phrase to remember is motion is lotion. Gentle movement lubricates your joints and warms up your muscles, so you move more easily and safely all day. In plain terms, a few minutes of gentle movement first thing tells your stiff body, we're awake, let's go, and it dramatically lowers your risk of a stiff, unsteady stumble. Just a few minutes, but it transforms how your body feels. And the third thing, the one I said is most overlooked, is to feed your body and your mind. Eat a protein-rich breakfast and get some morning light. Let me take these together because they're a beautiful pair. First, the protein. Overnight, your body broke down a little muscle, and a good dose of protein at breakfast is what signals it to start rebuilding instead of waiting until dinner. So include a real protein source in your morning meal, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, whatever you enjoy, and you spend the whole day rebuilding strength. Second, the light. Getting some bright light, ideally natural sunlight, soon after waking is one of the most powerful things you can do for your body's internal clock. It lifts your mood, sharpens your alertness for the day, and, remarkably, helps you sleep better that very night by setting your rhythm. Morning sun even helps your body make a little vitamin D. So open the curtains, step outside for a few minutes, or sit by a bright window with your protein breakfast. In plain terms, this one habit feeds your muscles and tunes your body clock at the same time, supporting your strength, your mood, and your sleep all at once. That's why it's the most valuable and the most overlooked. Let me tie these together into a simple picture of your morning. You wake, And before anything else, you drink a glass of water. You spend a few minutes gently moving to loosen and warm your body. And you enjoy a protein-rich breakfast by a bright window or outdoors in the morning light. That's it, 3 small things, perhaps 15 or 20 unhurried minutes, and you've directly addressed the dehydration, the stiffness, and the muscle and rhythm needs your body wakes up with. Do that most mornings, and you're not just having a good day, you're building a foundation that keeps you strong for decades. And here's the real magic: consistency. None of these 3 things is dramatic on its own. Their power comes from repetition, morning after morning, year after year. A single glass of water doesn't change your life, but 10,000 mornings of starting right absolutely shapes how you age. So don't aim for perfection, aim for most mornings, and let these small habits quietly compound into lasting strength and vitality. That's how the healthiest, most independent older adults do it, not through grand gestures, but through good small habits, repeated faithfully. So let's bring it together. After 65, you wake each morning dry, stiff, and depleted. So do 3 simple things. Drink a glass of water before your coffee, spend a few minutes gently moving to wake your body, and enjoy a protein-rich breakfast in the morning light. Repeat them most mornings, and these humble habits build a foundation of strength, energy, and good sleep that protects you for years to come. Now I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, which of these 3 do you already do, and which one will you add to your mornings? Be honest, because your answer might inspire someone else to start their day stronger too. We read every single comment here. If this was useful, the next video you should watch is right here. It's a simple 5-minute morning routine that helps keep you independent, the perfect companion to today's habits. Watch it next. If you're new here, welcome to the Strong 50s, where we share the small, doable habits that add up to a strong, independent life. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss what's next. And an important reminder before we close: everything we share here at the Strong 50s is for educational purposes only, and it is not a substitute for personalized medical advice. Before starting any new movement routine, or if you have health conditions affecting your fluids or diet, please talk with your doctor. They know your situation better than any video ever could. Here's the thought I'll leave you with. Every morning is a fresh chance to tell your body how the day will go and how the years will go. Start it with water, with movement, with good food, and a little sunshine, and you set yourself up one good morning at a time for a strong and independent life. So rise well, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one. This is the Strong 50s. Keep rising.